I'm gonna explain to you, okay? I'm gonna explain to you why it is considered not an exploit and also is an exploit. So let me explain. So one thing is, I'm gonna say the first things first is, one, it was used in ALGS Pro League. Two, ALGS admins have not said it's like illegal to use. So technically, until they say it's not allowed, you are allowed to use it. So the fuse ult, how it works, if this is like fuse, right? This is fuse. I'm just gonna say, yeah, say this is fuse and stuff like that. If he were to use his cannon and shoot his ult in an open field, right? The indicator will be a red circle if he tries to shoot right here, okay? If he tries to shoot right here, it'll be a green circle, yada yada, and the range is all the way up to here. So how the fuse ult works is that it needs a collision to shoot, to put his ult onto something, right? Whether it's the floor or whether it's a mountain, right? A mountain or a building, right? He needs to put the ult on a spot where he can have collision, right? And the length of it, let's say it's 150 meters. I don't know exactly, it might be 100 meters, but let's say it's 100 meters, right? In any direction, whether it's straight, whether it's vertical, right? That's how the fuse ult works, okay? When you pop an evac, okay, the evac, you place it and it puts a zip line, it puts a balloon right here, and you're allowed to shoot the ult at the top of the balloon because it's a collision, right? Same thing if you were inside a building, right? That has a short yada yada. If you were to shoot the ult, it will have a red circle. So, but then you could still shoot it regardless, and it will hit the roof and it explode and land down below. So that's how like the mechanics of the fuse ult works. That's how the mechanics of the fuse ult works. Okay. So is it an exploit to shoot the fuse ult at an evac tower? I don't think so. I don't think that's the exploit about the fuse ult. Okay. Same thing if you have a res beacon here and then you call an evac respawn tower or yada yada respawn ship. When people are coming out the ship, you know, people fuse ult the ship and it falls down so they can't, you know, they land in a circle of fire. And that is normal. It just makes sense. The problem is they added wall hacks to the fuse ult in a patch, right? So now let's say this is the fuse ult right here. The fuse ult is a circle that is supposed to be a perfect circle with no gaps. And inside this, you get wall hacks, okay? That's how the fuse ult works. If you were to shoot on the top of a mountain, same thing, and you shoot the fuse ult, if the fuse ult lands down here, yada yada, fuse ult lands on top of the mountain, you'll get wall hacks like that. The problem about how the fuse ult works is that circle, right? This circle right here. If you fuse ult regularly, it should be making a cylinder of wall hacks. Anything below and above inside this radius, if you are in a building or not, you should be on wall hacks. That's how this mechanic should work. But the problem with the evac is when you shoot in the evac, let's say move this evac over here. When you shoot this evac far away, it has so much height that the radius of the flames are no longer a perfect circle. It's fragments, right? And then the problem with this is that it should be a cylinder up like this regardless, and I think this is fair. The problem with this ability usage is that the flames are bugged. These flames are, for some reason, their scan is not going upwards like this, where it's a cylinder like I talked about. People are getting scanned even though they're outside of the circle. You know what I mean? Like over here, they're getting scanned. And for some reason, I think because the flame should be going vertical like that, when you shoot it off the evac, they might be scanning outwards like this, you know what I mean? In all directions. And that's why people get scanned outside of a building. So it's like in overall like standpoint, yes, it's not legal, but it's something that Respawn also hasn't really addressed, that, you know, if they're going to fix it, that's fine. But until they say it's illegal in Pro League, which they haven't, it's technically fine to use, which is just sucks because we didn't use Fuse. We used Catalyst last Pro League. But if it's still going to be in the game for this Pro League week, you know, we're just trolling not using it if everyone else is going to use it. You know what I mean? And an example of like why example of that ultimate being a bug is right here. So this team, they fuse ult, they put an evac down, right? Over here on the left, they fuse ult, right? And then this is alright, now look at this fire. They land all the way around, and this team right here, the fire is behind them, so they should be getting scanned by it, which makes sense, right? This team 100% should be scanned because see this ring of fire? They're inside of it. But the problem is, this team's, what the fuck is that? How is that possible, right? These fires should be going vertical, but they're going sideways and now scanning this building. That's the problem of the ult that is like, you know what I mean? And like, yeah.
Wait, there's a guy on me too. Hold on, I'm running away from him.
I'm coming, Wxltzy. Almost there.
I killed one, I cracked one, and I hit one for like 50. Betting. They wall top floor.
Molting.
I'm batting.
Cat's on me.
Yep,
I need help, guys. Crack 2,000 as well, crack 2,000 as well.
Speaking of the plug, are they gonna email me whenever they ship that to me?
Yep.
Big.
Wait, no, wait.
On my head.
Look, look. Oh my god.
I don't know actually, guys. It should be shipping soon.
They're under. They're on. I'm batting. The staircase. I'm minting the fuck out of staircase right now.
I can't, I have a nade there.
Black one, like 130.
I'm only half
60,
the room
60
off.
on, 60 on return. 60 on return.
I'm all part of the room off.
I took one for 60.
Yours?
Yeah, they're mine.
On me.
I'm dead. On me. Left line. 60. It's a full team. It's a full team. Look for it.
Hold on, I'm healing.
Reloading.
Taking a knee. Patching
Yeah,
up.
they did evac.
You have evac? Evac.
I get lifeline 60.
Put it down, put it down.
Deploying an evac.
Oh my god, Horizon one. Horizon was one.
What is the lifeline do?
Later. Yeah.
Nah, that was a fucking juicer as well. Hold on.
So it's just gonna appear at my place?
Yeah, it should.
Big.
I can get I'll ask for like a tracking number.
You are the Apex champions.
GG's.
We're actually cooking out there. How many was that? I was like 26.
20 sats.
Alright, later boys.
GG's.
GG's.